Ciao football lovers of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Let's prepare all together what can become a fantastic weekend of football, spectacular weekend of football, but especially a decisive one. Why? Because we are getting closer and closer to the end of all the leagues. And we'll go through all the leagues so that you know what happened yesterday, so that you know what can happen this weekend. Real Sociedad against Real Madrid. Maybe not the most exciting one to start a weekend with, but especially one that can become decisive because Madrid, Real, is looking for closing the league as soon as possible. Then tomorrow, Bundesliga. Leipzig against Dortmund, the battle for the fourth spot, which means qualification to Champions League. Juventus, Milan in Serie A. And then in the evening, Atletico Madrid against Athletic Bilbao. Another fight for the fourth spot. Before Sunday, the derby. Tottenham against Arsenal. Guys, is there a possibility to have even better weekend of football? I don't think so. Maximum of like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will speak about Manchester City 4-0 of yesterday, but first of all, let me thank all of you for the amazing support on the video that we uploaded yesterday. It was not the usual news video, it was an unboxing, and what an unboxing, a box of €2,000 worth football goods. Thank you for all your feedback. I know you had a lot of fun, I know you really enjoyed it. For the people that are watching this video but didn't watch the one of yesterday, go back. Enjoy. Now we start with a 4-0. De Bruyne, Foden, Julian Alvarez closing everything. It is over. Brighton, ciao. They remain 11th and City is there. Continuing virtually to be first, but only virtual because we have some details about Arsenal, about Liverpool. Was it something to expect? The win of Manchester City? Yeah, if you're looking at the run, the latest run of Manchester City. 4 goals here, 4 goals there, another 4 goals. Of course, if you're looking at the recent run of Brighton, they didn't win in the last 5 games. Of course, we could expect something negative to happen there. Then, if City is helped a bit with a strange free kick, if on top of that you have Brighton that is playing from the back, taking huge risk and gifting the 3rd goal to Manchester City. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? These kind of mistakes at that level are just unacceptable. But now we have a ranking that is saying Arsenal with their win. 77 points after match day 34. 1 game in hand. But City is there. 76 points with 33 games. And then you have Liverpool. 74 points, they played 34 games, and probably for them it is over. Not sure yet, but probably for them it is over. Blew it! Fantastic title, Mirror Sport, blew it. They lost 2-0 against Everton, and it's not the only game that they lost recently. They lost a few. Klopp that was really hoping in a quadruple a few weeks ago, a few months ago. He sees that everything is collapsing. Him saying to the team, I am leaving, gave an energy boost. Give that really confident, that battle boost. But probably a bit too early. They have no energy anymore. After being out of Europa League, which was a huge, big objective, they're about to lose Premier League. And he knows it. He's aware about it. He's conscious about it. Look at his words. We need a crisis at Manchester City and Arsenal. He knows that it will be now complicated. They don't have their destiny in their hand. They need to watch the other ones. What Arteta did. He said it. We win and then we sit down. And we watched television, and they were extremely happy, probably celebrating with the loss of Liverpool. Not that happy yesterday with Manchester City. Look, City yesterday, fantastic. They even do things that they never did before, like Kevin De Bruyne, first ever goal with a header. He scored a lot, 22 with the left, 45 with the right at City. Yesterday, he added up the head, which he was missing. Fantastic. There is a guy that is doing epic. He's a bit the Leverkusen of the players. 400 days unbeaten for Rodri. And then you have a guy that I love. I adore. Phil Foden. What a player. What a player. I really love him. 16 goals. 7 assists. But it's the way of playing. Being happy on that field. Smiles after celebrating. Guys, he's on fire. He will be the man to watch from English side in Euro 2024. Look at the title. Feel the heat. Mirror Sport today with always creative, fantastic titles. Gunning for you. Of course, gunning for you. And look at this weekend. It will be a bit easier on paper for City that is playing against Forest. But then you have Arsenal, a big game against Tottenham. I told you, Sunday, April 28th. And then tomorrow already, we have Liverpool that will play against West Ham. If Liverpool really lose against West Ham, if they are not there back mentally, we can already say goodbye to Klopp. Goodbye already to Klopp for any remaining trophy that he could have competed for. And probably also the paper, they know about it. They don't speak about Liverpool anymore chasing or the possibility to be first. I believe it's 1% chances to win the Premier League. They're already speaking about the next coach. This is Arnefield, the title of Sunsport, with Arne Slot from Eredivisie, that is saying, yeah, I still have a contract, but I would love to coach Liverpool. It's not a secret. I'm not gonna hide it. I really want to go there. And even Klopp spoke about him saying, look, it's the best job in the world. It's the best club in the world. I am not involved in the process, but I like a lot about him. If he's the one, then it's brilliant. I like the way his team plays football. Good coach, good guy. So he has an endorsement from Klopp. One that will not be there in another big game that we didn't even mention, Aston Villa against Chelsea, will be Enzo Fernandez. Season over is feeling okay, or at least this is what he tries to send as a message. Season over for Enzo Fernandez after a really horrible last game. We go to France, where it's also over this weekend. You can see a possible celebration, the 12th celebration in La Ligue from Paris Saint-Germain. Monaco, the last time against Lille, they won 1-0. They are just postponing the party in Paris with their win. À fond sur Fonseca. Marseille is looking for the next coach next season, and Fonseca can become one of them. They also put a few other coaches there, like Conceição. Forget about it. Why? Because in Portugal, they are trying everything to keep Amorim, and after him being refused or refusing Liverpool, we don't really know. After the Hammers tried, but he's saying not sure about it. Well, they want to keep the one that will win Portugal Liga, La Liga Portugal. And on the other side, in Portugal, they are also about to confirm the coach of Porto. We are speaking about Conceição. Conceição that is doing not a fantastic, incredible job this season in Liga Portugal, but is one that is doing quite well in Porto. A coach that is changing. We made videos about it. We were speaking about it. Like last week, he promised in front of the eyes of the journalists, in front of the eyes of the entire world, I will leave. No way I will change my mind. It is impossible. Try to do whatever you want. I will be gone from Barcelona. XAVI se queda. XAVI will remain, and he was super happy yesterday with Laporte and with Deco. They were celebrating, they were hugging. Es la decisión correcta is the title of sport. It is the right decision for XAVI, or at least this is what he's saying other things. I changed my mind because I really felt total confidence from the president, from the board, and the players too. This project isn't finished yet. Let's see how long before XAVI comes back on his decision, probably next year somewhere, saying, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave again. Let's see. Maybe for a few games it will give that boost. But they need to be clear. They need to be clear. And probably also XAVI is asking Barcelona to be a bit more clear on the transfer market and probably receive some promises like Laporta promising XAVI to go on a beautiful transfer market this summer. One left back, one central midfielder, and one left winger. These are the players promised by XAVI. Will he be happy, or will he come back another time on his decision, maybe in July, August, if he's not agreeing with the signings? I don't know. Marca is speaking, of course, about Real Madrid of this evening. Objective, rematar la Liga, closing La Liga, and we see Arda Güler that he's hoping for some minutes. He's begging for some minutes, and Carlo Ancelotti today, it would possibly be kind giving him some minutes. At least this is what he says to everyone. How long? 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or maybe starting from the start. Let's see. Arda Güler can't wait to play. And yesterday, speaking about coaches, because I tell you, the hot topic at the moment is not that much the players, the transfer market of the player, but the transfer market of the coaches. Well, there is one that will remain at Roma next season. It is Daniele De Rossi, that yesterday played a great game. 18 minutes, and in 18 minutes he changed actually the result. They were 1-1 before the kickoff, a postponed game they needed to recuperate yesterday, with a new coach on the bench of Udinese, Fabio Cannavaro. They were both teammates when they won the World Cup in 2006. Yesterday, well, they scored a goal at the 95th minute with Cristante. Veni, Vidi, Vici is the title of Il Romanista. I came, I saw, I conquer. Why? Because it was everything quickly. They came, they scored, they win 3 points, and they continue to hope to qualify to the next Champions League. If I told you that everyone is speaking about coaches in Portugal, in France, in England, but also in Spain, well, they are doing exactly the same in Italy with Thiago Motta, the one that is the most desired coach at the moment. Juventus is on him. Some people are saying that he has already a verbal agreement with Juventus. Milan is on him. Ibrahimovic is trying, he's pushing. He wants to go for Thiago Motta. At the moment, well, Thiago Motta is not even sure if he will leave Bologna. Everything will be decided at the end of the season, where we will know in Italy who will qualify. The 5 teams that will go in Champions League. One thing is sure, divorzi all'italiana. Italian divorces at the end of the season, with Stefano Pioli, that will probably be sacked from Milan, but also Max Allegri, the second and the third, as we speak, coaches from Serie A could be sacked because the company, the club, the supporters, the players, not a lot of people are happy about what they delivered this season and the seasons before. Juventus is not only thinking about the next coach, but also a goalkeeper. Newcastle ex-target Di Gregorio could be having already an imminent approval agreement with Juventus to become their number 1 or number 2, because they don't really know yet if he will replace Szczesny or Mattia Perin, the second goalkeeper of Juventus. With Napoli, that is looking for a striker, Jonathan David is their number 1 target. When I told you about Bundesliga, don't miss it. Bayern against Frankfurt can be a beautiful one, but especially Leipzig, Dortmund, and then of course Leverkusen. Not that much to understand if they will win Bundesliga, because they already did, but to understand if they will continue their streak of being unbeaten. Against Stuttgart of Girassi, pay attention, another big one. That was it. A shorter video than usual, a lot of information. I will let you go, because there is no time to lose. You need to go, to sit, to relax, and starting enjoying football. My name is Giuseppe. Together we covered football.